Okay, now that we are in the Excel start screen, I did mention in the previous video that your start screen may or may not look different than mine, depending on what version you have. So to check or determine what version of Excel you're working with, what you need to do is go down to the bottom left corner of your screen and click Account. Now this will give you all the info about your account, but the button that we want to focus on is this one right here, About Excel. Give that a click. And here at the top in green bold letters, you can tell that I'm running Microsoft Excel 365 64-bit. This is actually a pretty important piece of information to know how to find because down the road, you might have to install a third-party program to Excel, and you might be prompted with a question asking you, what version of Excel are you running? And you can come here to figure that out. Keep in mind that some features in the newer Excel versions are not compatible with the older Excel versions. So if you're ever working with someone, it might be a good idea to ask them, hey, what version of Excel are you running? And they might say, I don't know. And you can guide them here to figure that out. So you don't want to go into the project thinking you can do something and then later find out, oh, their version of Excel doesn't support this feature. Okay, now that we learned how to determine what version of Excel we are running, I'm going to give you a little walkthrough of what the start screen consists of, which is the Home tab, the New tab, and the Open tab. Here in the Home tab, we can open up a blank workbook, which is what you would do if you start a brand new project. And then also Microsoft provides us with, a little Excel tour, some tutorials, some predefined templates. Now down here, you'll see all the recent workbooks that you previously opened. On the Pin tab is the ones that you manually pinned. So if it's an important file or a file that you work with a lot, you would pin it to here so you can easily get to it. And then the Shared With Me is any projects that get shared with you. Now for the New tab. The New tab, once again, you can see that there's a blank workbook if you want to start a brand new project. Now down here in the Office tab are all these predefined templates Microsoft has provided us. As you can tell, there's some calendar templates, weekly timesheets, and then you can also search for, let's say you want a quote template, you can search for a quote, and as you can tell, there's a construction proposal, business price quote, and a few other quotes. So that's pretty neat. And then on the Personal tab are going to be all the templates that you save. We'll get to this later in the course where I'll show you how we can make our own templates, and this is where they will be saved. And then the last tab is the Open tab. Once again, you'll see your recent files that you previously worked on, and this is where you can start to browse your PC to look for files you want to work on. For example, if you click this PC, you can go through here, or you can click Browse and open up the original file explorer that you're probably used to. So what we're going to start with is new, in a blank workbook. And in the next video, I'll explain a little bit about the Excel interface.